later I'm following the location, but it's difficult
Okay.
because there are thousands of people. For example, in the Forosol, I think the
Yeah.
uh, capacity, or how can you say capacity?
Yeah. Yeah. The capacity of the stadium. What is it? A stadium or what is it? Auditorium.
It's not like a stadium. It's just a big space where a lot of different artists present their concerts. It's in front of the Autódromo Hermano Rodriguez,
In Mexico City.
Mexico City. Yeah, and the
Oh, that's
capacity of the
fantastic.
hotel is 65,000. So imagine how much people was there.
Right, 65,000. That's a lot of people. That's almost the Azteca Stadium full half capacity, but it's plenty of people. What's the capacity of the Azteca Stadium? I think it is like 120,000, is it not?
Yeah, I think so.
Imagine, it's much more than the stadium, the soccer stadium in Leon, of course, which has a capacity of, I think, 40, 45, or 50,000, I think. Wow. But you managed to deliver the five tickets.
But the problem was that the traffic was horrible. Um, we drive from Cuautitlán to Mexico City, and it was not too long in terms of the distance, but in terms of time, the traffic changed everything. It was around 2 hours and 15 minutes from
Wow.
Cuautitlán to Mexico City. Yeah.
And why Cuautitlan? Why is Cuautitlan a reference? Is it because there
Mm,
is any park or any bus station there, or why that? Because you go from Cuautitlan to Mexico City, but is there a bus stop or bus station in Cuautitlan? Or what's the reason you mentioned that city?
I don't know how to say,
Partner?
my godfather is Padrino.
Your godfather, yes, your godfather, yes, Padrino,
Yeah,
yeah.
my godfather lives there.
He
So
lives in Cuautitlan, really? Oh, that's amazing.
then,
Okay,
yeah, I don't know
very
if you
nice.
know him. It's called. His name is Rogelio.
Rogelio, no, no kidding, is our classmate from the university.
Rogelio Rendon
Rogelio
is.
Rendon, yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely, yeah. I know him very well. He was my classmate, and your dad. And in an
Sorry, teacher.
industry of his,
I couldn't hear you. I don't know if it was my
yeah,
internet or what. But
of course, I know
uh,
very well. Can you hear me now? Okay, can you hear me better? Is it better now, Mickey?
yes, teacher. Now
The sound is
now I
better.
can listen. Yeah,
Okay,
I don't know if it
okay.
was my
Yeah, of
internet or
course I know
what,
him. I
but
know him. Wow, amazing. I know him, and I know his brother. His brother's name is also, what's his name? Brother's name. His daughter, Alejandra Rendon, was, of course, in our school for many years, and she was studying English and Japanese. But not the
oh
daughter
really?
of Rogelio, but the daughter of the brother. What's the brother's name? I have it in my contact list in Facebook. Rogelio's brother.
I don't
He
remember the name of his brother.
what's his name? Yeah, but absolutely, both of them were in FIME in the time when your dad and
Hmm.
myself were studying
Yeah.
there. So he's your godfather.
Hmm.
Wow, that's a fantastic. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
And he lives there, and that's why we stay in his house.
wow, that's fabulous. Incredible news. Hi, Mitch. How are you doing?
Hi, Terry, you can hear me?
Yeah, very clearly. Can you hear us?
Yeah, perfect.
Very nice. Mickey just told me that his godfather is a former classmate of your dad and my classmate at the university at FIME. That's
Yeah, I think so.
yeah, Rogelio Rendon. Rendon Cano, I think, right?
Rogelio
I think it's Rendon.
Lopez Rendon, I think.
Lopez Rendon. No, no, you're right. Lopez Rendon, exactly.
Mhm.
Rogelio Lopez Rendon. Yeah, well, that's an amazing coincidence, believe me. Yeah. Well, Um, Very nice. How was your weekend, Mitch? Just asking you about the weekend.
Oh, very great. I think Mickey already told you that we go to that concert of Harry Styles and was very magic for me. It was my first concert.
Oh, you went to the concert too? I thought it had been only Mickey. You went to the
Yes.
concert too, Mitch. Wow.
Mhm.
How did you like it? What can you tell us about the atmosphere, the people, the music in general?
Was something very high, very live, muy, muy vivido, no sé.
Very lively, lively.
Lively, yes, that's the word. A lot of happiness and a lot of emotion that in every concert it's that other emotion that when all the people scream and scream, well, shout and shout for the artist. Uh,
Yes.
was pretty
Yeah,
nice.
that's a special quality of creating expectation. That is something just fabulous. I started to do something in my chess classes with my students. Instead of going directly into the class, I play a little music track, and it's always 2 or 3 minutes before. And the idea came from one of the concerts that I actually saw many years ago when I went to see Emmanuel in Leon. They started to announce him, then they put background music, then they had like a previous concert. It was, but they create this expectation, so that creates, like Mitch says, the excitement, the emotions, the well, that's the correct name, expectation, and you become really, really motivated and happy when it really comes, right? When the real star comes to the scenery, it's truly nice. So that was your feeling, Mitch?
About the concert.
Yeah, yeah. The expectation starts to grow, the emotion, the excitement, and people start yelling and screaming and becoming very happy and very excited about the upcoming artist. Is that how you
Uh,
feel?
Absolutely. Since since the time that my family told me, "Hey, you're going to go to that concert," I was pretty excited. And now with the when the people was very emotionated, excited too. Uh, my how can I say emotion? My emotion, mi emotion, my excitedness.
I lost you. What?
Well, was of course it grows my emotion.
Very nice. Very nice. What is the part of the concert that you found most appealing, most interesting, most intense, Mitch?
Although I think the parts of the when when the singer played the songs and when he talked to the public to us.
Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah, those are always great moments. English translator.
What? Excuse me?
Talk. He spoke in English, he spoke in Spanish, he had a translator. How did
Oh,
things happen, Mitch?
he usually talks in English, but like he tried to formulate some sentences in Spanish, like uno, dos, tres, or México, ¿cómo están? Things like that. But I think in one part he confused one word because he says "Hasta la próxima, Mexico," and then other songs he starts to play another songs that was in the middle of the concert. Then that's not the meaning of "Hasta la próxima."
Right, that's true. Yeah, that's true. It's so funny. But it's very nice that people start to understand what he means from the context, right? Well, great. I'm very happy about that, Mich. Congratulations for your visit to the your first concert ever, eh?
My first concert. Well, actually, when I was 8 years old, my or like 11, my
Yes.
mom take me in one in the expo of the Feria de las Fresas, one of the 7-9, but I wasn't fan of 7-9 because I just hear one song of them and I didn't know them actually.
Okay, I see. Okay, very nice. Very nice. And do those concerts last 1 hour, just a couple of hours? They normally. Are, I don't know if you guys can hear me. Are those concerts like Mickey, or they are short concerts? Do they last 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours? How long do they normally
Mm,
last?
normally last around 1 hour 30, and the big artists normally they have like another artist to open their concert, and it's around 30 minutes or 45 minutes before the main concert.
Okay, okay, very nice. Yes, very nice. Okay, that's very nice, guys. Well, that's excellent. Well, let's then go to our next exercise, which is Unit 18, and we're going to um go to the first exercises, which are here in page 113. And we have the vocabulary that we had seen last time. Remember that we saw things related with education and learning, and we saw these words, remember? And the phrasal verbs,
Yeah.
the phrases and collocations. And I believe we were about to see two these words really quick: able to do, admire somebody or something, and boast. So let's read the words really quick. Mitch, can you read them all and then we do one quick sentence with each of them really quick, please? Can you, Mitch, read all the words able to suitable?
Which one, teacher? Sorry.
Here, the ones that we have on the screen, able, from able to suitable.
Okay. All the column.
Yeah, yeah, all of it. There's
Okay.
5 words times almost three. Well, yes, 12 words.
Right. Able to do, admire somebody for something doing, boast of about something doing somebody, capable of doing, congratulate somebody or something doing, and that's it.
Okay, very good. So, what are you able to do, Mickey? Are you able to speak in English and write in Spanish, or are you able to write in Spanish and write in English, or are you able to do gymnastics and do mathematical calculations? What are you able to do that you think, oh, this is nice?
um, I'm able to write on the computer at the same time that I'm listening music. Sometimes
Okay.
people confuse the words and could focus more on the music, but I can do both.
Oh, that's very nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, thank you, Mickey. Now, Mitch, from the people at Instituto or from the people, let's talk about concerts. From artists that you know, who do you admire and why? From the people in the concert, in the musical media, who do you admire and why? For doing what?
In the instituto.
No, no, no. Let's talk about artists.
Ah,
Artists, people from the music world, people that you admire for something. What? Who do you admire and for what? Please.
me, who I admire.
Yes, of the musical world.
I admire. Well, I admire. I'm not actually really fan of a lot of artists, but talking in general, I can admire um, the artists who really their lyrics mean something, because I realize that some of the reggaeton ones just put random words and everything ends in sets in the actual reggaeton, and I don't like that. I prefer the ones who they want they actually name of the art that it express something, um, even if it's for love or a critical social, etc.
So, would you say that you admire artists for writing songs with a true meaning, or with a meaningful story, or with a meaningful, um, yeah, with a meaning, right? You admire people for writing, you admire people for expressing, you admire
And also
people,
for their voice.
okay, for expressing music with a great voice. Yeah, the idea here is that the verb goes in gerund, which is very nice, as you're doing. Okay, Mitch. Thank you very much. Now, boast means like show off, like brag, to be very proud of something. Uh, what can you boast of doing, Mickey? What can you say? I'm very proud of. So I boast of, for example, I boast of going to the gym once a week, which is not too much, but
How do you say bones?
boast is presumir, like yeah, presumir, but yeah, what do you boast about? For example, I can boast about going to swim or swimming once a week. I can boast about that. It's not much, but at least I can
Mm,
boast about going to the about swimming once a week.
I can boast to take 3 hours of English class per week.
Okay, that's very nice. Very nice, Mickey. Thanks. Now, capable of doing, Mitch. What are you capable of doing? Talking about art.
Mm, who? In
You,
general?
Mitch. You.
Me?
In general, yeah, and any kind of art can be music, can be theater, can be drawing or painting, can be sculpting, anything. What are you capable of doing in terms of
Well,
art?
as everyone know, it is like a lot of kind of arts. The principal ones are theater, music, painting, drawing, architecture, um, sculpture, etc. But all of them has as common that the author wants to express something, indirect or direct. Express something,
So,
feelings,
are
a
you
critical
capable
social,
of
things like that.
feeling a social critique? So, are you able of expressing? Are you capable of expressing? When you say a social critique, what do you mean by that? If you're capable of expressing a social critique, what is exactly that? It sounds very interesting, but what do you mean precisely, please?
Well, mm, your your uh, how can I say pensamiento? Thinkings, thoughts,
Thoughts, you
thoughts.
thoughts, your thoughts.
Okay. Uh, you see a social subject. What do you think about that social subject? How can you propose to fit that social subject if it is a problem? Um, how that social subject works in all the world, how that impact on the public, on us, how that impacts on you, um, and things like that. It's like I forget the word. This composition of a social subject, and how can you can plasmar, um,
Set
uh,
up.
set up. Thank you. Set up in in your project.
Okay, very interesting. Okay, okay, Mitch, thank you very much. Let's go to the next word. You congratulate somebody on doing something. For instance, Mickey, when you congratulate your brother, your sister, your dad, or your mom on doing what, or you congratulate your classmates, what do you normally congratulate somebody on doing what? What do you
Mm,
normally congratulate someone on doing what?
for example, with my parents, I congratulate. How can I say congratulate them?
Congratulate them on doing something.
Yeah, I congratulate them on uh, uh, reaching a new year in this in their work, or on going to vacations. Only them. I don't know, but normally for
Very
that.
nice. Very nice. That's very, very nice. Okay. Well, thank you very much, Mitch, Mickey. Let's read the next column, Mickey, please, if you would, with fail to down to settle.
Yes, fail to do, hope to do, hope that, learn about something, doing, learn to do, learn by doing, settle for, own something.
Very good. Fail. Sometimes people never fail to do something. For example, uh, I never failed to hug my grandpa on his birthday. I always managed to see him when he was alive. So I never fail to greet my grandpa. What are one or two things that you never failed to do, Mitch, or that you up to this day have never failed to do? One or two things that you have always consistently done.
Mm, I'm consist. You can hear me?
Yes, I can hear you
Okay.
clearly.
I can consistently do my Portuguese lesson of Duolingo
Okay,
every day. I'm consistent to go to the gym at least 4 times a week,
okay,
and I'm consistent to follow some kind of avoid some kind of foods to care my health.
okay. So how would you translate that to include the word fail? I have never failed to do
Okay,
the.
sorry. I
No,
have
that's
never
okay.
I have never failed to do my lesson of Duolingo. I have never failed of uh, of of avoiding some bad of some junk food, and I have never failed of what did I say? To go my 4 times a week to the gym. Yeah,
Excellent,
right.
excellent, very nice. Thank you very much. Well, thank you very much. Let's go with the next one, which is hope to. What do you hope to do, say, in the next 5 years, Mickey? Or what do you hope that happens? Let's say, I hope that next year or in the next 5 years, violence in Irapuato will diminish. Okay, that's my hope, my personal hope. What about you? What do you hope to do, or what do you hope that happens, Mickey, please?
Uh, I hope that in 5 years the pollution decreased.
Okay, you hope that. Okay, and what do you hope to do? I hope to
Teacher,
double my
I
business.
hope
Yes.
to.
it's just my device, so I'm hearing like water or
Uh,
it's static. You can hear me well?
no, it's yeah, I can hear you very clearly, and it's not your device. It's we're making soup here.
Okay. I said, who is taking a shower?
No, it's shower is soup is boiling, and I think it's actually
Okay.
it's chicken, and it
Oh,
smells delicious. It smells delicious. My
Hmm.
girlfriend is
I bet that.
fixing chicken, and she's a fantastic cook. She's a good chef. But
Okay.
that's it. So yeah, that's that.
I thought it was static.
Okay, so no. It's the water boiling. So what do you hope to do in 5 years, Mickey? 5, 10 years. What do you think you hope to do?
In 5 years, I hope to go to England. I would like to visit England.
Wow, that's so nice.
Yeah.
Very good, very good. Thank you, Mickey. Now, uh, learn about something, learn about doing, learn about drawing, learn about working with Duolingo, learn about or learn to do, learn by doing. So, uh, in addition to languages, which you are very talented for, what would you like to learn about, or what did you learn to learn about doing what, Mitch?
Sorry, teacher, what?
What would you like to learn about? What would you like to learn about doing? For instance, you'd like to learn about, I don't know, maybe singing. Maybe you already sing. About designing something very unusual. What would you
Actually,
like to learn
yes.
about?
I would like to learn about 3D modeling before to get that subject in the school to have a previous knowledge.
You'd like to learn about 3D modeling. Okay, that's something nice. Okay, that's a good example for learn, for the word learn. Now, settle is come to an agreement. Okay, let's settle for something. You make an agreement in a negotiation. People normally bargain for prices. So, okay, let's settle for 2,500 pesos. Or let's settle on a dispute also. There may be a dispute, a bargain, a misunderstanding, and then you settle, right? You finally establish something, and that is a very important word in negotiation. Settle for something or settle on something. Uh, what have you settled for, Mickey? Or what do you think that you can settle for if a controversy ever arises?
Mm, Settle is like established something.
Establish something, but for both parties. Not it's not only you, but the other person. If you are negotiating a price, let's say that you tell your client, okay, this pair of tennis shoes is, or this ticket is gonna cost you 2,000 pesos, and the other guy says, oh, 1,800. No, 2,000, and then no, 1,800. Well, let's settle for 1,900. Okay, let's settle for that. You settle for that, right? Or you can also settle on a specific topic, right? For example, space, right? You want an office in a big company, and the company manager tells you, yeah, but your office is going to be 20 square meters. No, I want 25 square meters because I'm going to need space for this and that. And at the end, you you win the argument, and your friends tell you, Mickey, what were you discussing? Well, we were settling on the space of the office, on the topic is space. So you settle on space, you settle on price, you settle on the use of words. For example, I have to settle with my students at Liceo on some words that they cannot use in class. Big words, by say, no, you cannot say that in class. And I have to settle even on the language with my high school students. So it's something that you negotiate and you come an agreement to.
For example, I settled with my client the price of these shoes because he wanted to buy two pairs instead of one pair.
Excellent. That's a great example. Right. Very good. Okay. Thanks for the example, Mickey.
Yes,
Let's
sure.
go to let's go to the third column, Mitch. Can you read it all the four words?
Okay. Similar to something somebody doing a study, something or something, succeed in something doing suitable. What means suitable?
It's adequate. Adequate.
Adequate. Okay,
Yes.
thank you. For
Yeah, thank you, Mitch.
something doing suitable to do.
Okay, very nice. So let's go with the first word, which is similar to doing. So, do you think, Mickey, that something similar to selling shoes or selling tennis shoes on internet can be selling anything else on the internet, or is it different?
Teacher, could you repeat it? My internet was
Okay, yeah, no problem, no
good.
problem. Do you think that selling anything in internet is similar to selling tennis shoes? Selling something is similar to selling any other thing, or are there differences in the products or services that you sell?
Well, I think that if you sell something on the internet, doesn't matter if it's tennis shoes or clothes or cell phones, whatever. I think that it's the same, but obviously you're gonna focus on a different market. But I think that it's easier to someone who sells something else.
Okay, very nice, thank you very much. And study something or study for something is actually very, I mean, it's not, it's something quite common. Let's go to the next one, Mitch. Succeed. Succeed in doing. What are you most successful in doing? What, Mitch? What are you most successful in doing usually?
Mm, well, I can successful of doing my usual homeworks at the week, and also in video games could be.
Okay, so you
Um,
normally succeed in playing video games or in winning at video games or both?
Both.
Okay, very nice. What else do you normally succeed in?
Mm, to have good grades, notes.
So you say I succeed in having good grades. Okay, that's fantastic. One more thing in which you succeed in?
Succeed is like éxito, right?
Tener éxito. I normally succeed in doing my homeworks. I normally succeed in going to the gym. I normally succeed in convincing my friends of watching a specific movie or whatever.
Okay.
All right, so very nice. Okay, thank you, Mitch. Let's do the last one of this section, Mickey. Um, what platforms are suitable for doing business on internet?
What platform? Um,
Are suitable
will
for
be
doing business?
Amazon, Mercado Libre, until Marketplace. In Facebook, it's good too. Marketplace is better to your local market, but if you want to sell to other parts, I would recommend you Mercado Libre or Amazon.
Okay, very nice. Excellent. Thank you very much. Well, we have done a good number of sentences here, and let's go now with the word formation. They really are simple to understand. Let's go quickly one on one. The first one, academy for Mich, please. Attend, Mickey, behave, Mich, certify, Mickey, etc. Please. Can we go through them really quick, please, and then we go to the exercises.
Just read.
Just read the line, academy, academic, and the derivatives.
Okay.
And let's do one on one, please.
Uh, uh, until understand.
No, no, just read academy and the derivatives. Then Mickey reads the next one, then you read the third, and Mickey the next one,
But
etc. Please.
until understand.
Yes, yes,
Okay.
please.
Academy, academic, academically.
Okay. The next one, Mickey, please.
Yes.
Mickey, yes.
Mickey is just one.
Oh,
with the opponents.
can you do the second one, Mickey, please?
Can you hear us, Mickey?
Oh, sorry, I was talking with the microphone off.
Oh, I'm sorry. We
Yes,
couldn't hear you.
attend, attention, inattentively, attendance, attendant.
Perfect. Thanks. Next, Mitch, please.
Behave, behavior.
Perfect. Mickey, please.
Certified, certificate, certified.
Um,
Excellent. Thanks.
educate, education, educator, educationally.
Perfect. Thanks.
Fail, failure, failing.
Perfect. Thanks. Mitch. The next line, Mitch, please. Improve.
Improve, improvement, improved.
Per-
Improved.
Perfect. Excellent. Yes. The next, Mickey, please. Intense.
Intense, intensity, intensify, intensely.
Literate. What means literate?
A person that can read
Can't?
can read. He's a
Can.
very literate person, or she's a very literate lady. Yeah, because they like to read. They can read. They are very educated.
Oh, okay.
And illiterate, on the
Like
contrary,
a cool person.
cult. Yes, exactly, exactly,
Right. Literate, illiterate, isle, literacy, literature.
exactly.
Re-
Perfect.
reason, unreasonable, unreasonable, how? Unreasonably?
Reason, unreasonable, unreasonably, or
Uh, unre-
reasonably.
unreasonably reasoning.
Exactly. Thank you, Mickey. The next, Mitch.
Mm, revise. What means that? Revise? Revisar?
Revise is not revisar, is to make a correction. I want to revise the document. That means that you're gonna rewrite it. You're gonna make
Okay.
corrections.
Revision, revised.
Perfect. Thank you, Mitch. The next, Mickey, please. Scholar.
Scholar, scholarship, scholarly, scholastic.
Excellent. Thanks. The next, Mitch. Solve solution.
Solve, solution, unsolvable.
Okay. The next, Mickey, please. Study.
Study, student, studies, studios.
Exactly.
Um,
Perfect. Thanks.
what means studios? Studios?
Studious is a person that likes to study a lot. He's a very studious person. She's a very studious lady.
Estudioso.
So, exactly, exactly.
Okay, thank you. Teacher, fuck.
Yeah, very good. The next, Mickey, please think.
Think, thought, unthinkable, thoughtful, thoughtless.
Yes. Unthinkable, for example, uh, what do you think an honest person, what is unthinkable for an honest person? That you say, oh, no, no, that's unthinkable for him because he's very honest. Or that's unthinkable for her because she's very honest. Talking about, let's say, an honest politician, what is something unthinkable for an honest politician?
That he stole money from the budget of a new highway.
That's very good. Very good. Excellent. I like that. What about you, Mitch? What do you think is something unthinkable for an honest politician? Which there are a couple, believe me.
Unthinkable of an honest politician.
The politician is honest. So what is something unthinkable for him
Okay.
or for her?
Unthinkable to steal money from the citizens.
Okay, very good. Excellent. Great. And let's go to the last one, which is understand. Misunderstanding.
Mm, understand, misunderstanding, understood, misunderstood, understandable, understandably.
Okay, now, do you recall any funny misunderstandings in your daily communication with family, friends, classmates, whatever, something that it was a misunderstanding, but the misunderstanding led to a very funny or comic situation. Do you remember any?
Mm, I think actually, one classmate, my classmate Argentina told me that she was with her mother in the car, and like one other conductor driver go wrong and pass the stopped, and her mother show him the finger of the middle, uh, angry, and then my friend do the same, but to the other driver,
Oh,
and then her mother told her, "Hey, that's not the driver," and and she was so embarrassed. And sorry, what's not for you? What's for the other? And the other driver just go to start to laughing, risa.
right, started to laugh. All right, very good example, Mitch. Thank you very much. Do you remember any misunderstanding, Mickey, that led to a funny situation, a comic result?
To a comic result.
Yeah, or that
Um,
made people laugh.
well, in several times when I was kid, I confused my mom with other women, and for there was funny, but to me was so embarrassing.
Oh,
For
okay,
example, in
okay,
the in
okay.
Walmart or in the mall, I hug and other people thinking that she was my mom, and obviously it wasn't.
Okay. When we were in the university with, well, with your dad, with Rogelio and other guys, some of us, I don't remember who, one of my classmates had a funny custom that when we were in a car and there were people in the street making the bus stop, they extend the hand, right? They go like this. So they extend the hand like to make the bus stop in the bus stop, obviously. So when we passed by those people and we saw those people, one of our classmates just waved like that, like pretending that the person extending the hand was saying hello, when in reality he was stopping the bus, right? That led him to get confused, to a misunderstanding, but it was so funny for us, at least, when we were students. It's a bit silly, but when you are actually very silly, but well, I remember that when I was at FIME. Well, that was the last word of the vocabulary for the word formation. Now let's go to the examples here, please. So, Mitch, can you please read the instructions here? Topic vocabulary in contrast.
Topic vocabulary in contrast. Complete using the correct form of the words in the box. In our school, most classes have about 35 students.
It's actually pupils.
Pupil?
Pupils?
Pupils, yes. On
Pupilos?
it, yeah, I see no difference. In reality, I would have said students or pupils. The book suggests that it should be pupils, but I could say pupils or students. So let's go with any of them, please.
Yeah, pupils.
All right. Number two, Mickey, please.
Mm, every year, two new students
Yes.
are chosen from the best students in each class.
Okay. And
Mm,
three.
the university accepts around 2,000 new.
Actually, I think prefect is in the second one,
Yeah,
Mickey.
I think that too. Prefect.
Yeah,
It's
that's true.
like
I
a
think
kind
that
of teacher, right?
yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, okay. The university accepts around 2,000 new students every year.
Students every year. Okay. Thank you. Let's do number four.
When he finally graduated, Victor felt he had uh, Rich?
Well, reach is alcanzar, right? And achieve is lograr. What do you think is better? You achieve everything you said to do, or
Achieve.
you reach? I think you achieve.
Achieve, yeah.
So let's read it all again, Mickey, please. When he finally graduated.
When he finally graduated, Victor felt he had achieved everything he set out to do.
Perfect, thanks. And five, Mitch, please.
Mm, the work we are doing now will make more sense when you reach the sit,
Sixth,
sits,
yes.
sits,
Sixth, yes. Sixth,
sits,
sixth. Okay,
sits.
very good. Thank you. Let's do number six, actually, please. Let's do six, Mickey. Is obviously it's in past tense.
Who, um, who teach you how to play the drums like that?
Yeah, but that would be in past tense, right? Who taught you?
Who
Who
taught
taught?
you?
Who taught you how to play the drums like that? Very good, thanks. And number seven, Mitch, please. I'd love to.
Mm, I would love to. Um, I would love to learn a new language. I don't know. I don't know anything about like Swedish. Swedish
Perfect.
is Sueco.
Exactly, that's what it is. Swedish. Yeah. Thanks. And let's do then number eight. Mickey, please. You have.
Children in England go to primary school from the age of 5 to 11.
Perfect. Very good, Mickey. Thanks. And number nine, Mitch, please. In Britain.
In Britain, grammar schools, public schools, and comprehensives. What means comprehensives? Comprensivas?
Exactly, yes.
Okay, and comprehensives are often referred to as uh, uh, primary schools.
They're actually like secondary schools.
Really?
Yeah, in England, yeah.
Oh, secondary school.
Yeah, exactly. And number 10, Mickey, please.
Americans usually refer to their secondary school as high school,
High school.
and there are often separate junior and senior schools.
Yes, junior would be the secondary or secundaria, and high school would be considered as a prepa, right?
Mhm.
Normally. Very good, thanks. And then 11, Mitch, please. The exam.
Mm, the exams results
The exam results, yes.
come out today. I'm really nervous. I hope I passed.
Perfect. Very good. Number 12, please.
I was so proud when my exam
Well, let's see.
um, degree, no, certificate.
Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah, because they arrive in the past.
hmm
Yeah, that's correct. And then 13, Mitch, please.
Mm, I will prefer to go to university. When uh, and do a certificate in astronomy rather than start work.
You do a degree in astronomy.
A degree.
Yeah,
Degree
very
is
good.
maestría.
No, a degree is un grado. It can be bachelor's degree, it can be master's degree, it can be a doctoral degree. There are normally three degrees. Bachelor's degree refers to universidad, master's degree refers to maestría, and doctoral degree refers to doctorado, right? That's what they refer to. So bachelor's,
Oh,
master's, and doctoral degree.
okay.
That's what they refer to. For example, what are you doing in university in this moment, Mitch? A degree in what?
Mm, design and visual arts.
Okay. And what about you, Mickey? What is your degree on?
My degree is on international trade and business.
Okay, very nice. So that's your bachelor's degree because it's equivalent to licenciatura, right? Or it's a professional education. Actually, they consider professional education anywhere after you finish bachelor's, you get your bachelor's degree. Your bachelor's degree is the universidad. And then you go to graduate school. Graduate school, when you graduate to do your master's degree. So that's how it is in the US. Okay, guys, thank you very much. Let's go to section B. Circle the correct word. Who wants to do the first one, please?
Me,
Okay, Mickey, please.
I made a few mistakes in the exam, and I don't think that I passed it.
Past it, past it. Yes.
Passed it.
Okay, very good. So past it. Yes, very good. Number two, Mitch, please.
What means measure?
Measure is medir.
Okay. It's not always easy to measure how intelligent someone is.
And that is true. How would you measure intelligence, Mitch?
Um, Judging of the action of each person.
Okay, what is an intelligent action and what is a dumb action?
Of course, depending of the situation and
Okay,
depending of the people too.
okay, so because of their actions, you would judge people how intelligent or dumb a person is because of their actions in a given situation.
For example, mm, I'm not gonna to scratch anybody, but I have a familiar who had pretty bad economic problems, and she bought a Nintendo Switch of 1,000 10,000 pesos, considering that they don't have too much money to even to eat. But she went to buy a Nintendo Switch for 10,000 pesos for his kid, her kid. And well, can you imagine how the problems then continue?
Yeah, well, yeah, that's okay. Thank you very much. Good examples, good examples. All of us have bright people in our families, and all of us have dumb people in our families. Who doesn't, right? I can tell you lots of examples here in my family as well, like that. Well, I will not abound there, abound in those, but you can consider that. All right, thank you, Mitch. Number three, Mickey, please.
Yes, sure. Did you know that our French teacher can speak four languages?
Can speak four languages. Excellent. Thank you very much. Number four, Mitch.
My qualifications.
Absolutely, yes.
Thank you.
Qualifications are your professional credentials, where your qualities are typically personal.
Okay. My qualification includes a degree and MA in chemistry. What means MA?
Chemistry. Master of Arts is what they normally give you in the US for academic sciences. Master of Arts is previous to the Doctor of Philosophy. In the US, a PhD degree is a Doctor in Philosophy, even if you don't do a degree in philosophy. It's just the name. You can do, you can become a Doctor of Philosophy doing art design or 3D design or
Okay.
very sophisticated trade practices. So they say Master of Arts in Chemistry, MA. That's what it
Thank you.
is. Yeah, no problem. And number five, Mickey, please.
Yes, sure. Um, our head teacher had her hair cut, and I didn't recognize her at first.
Okay, very good. Notice that they use an S here, whereas in American English they use a Z or Z.
Mhm.
Recognizer. Okay, very good. Thank you. Let's do number six, Mitch, please.
Um, in design and technology, we were given the fourth.
No, the task.
Uh, we were given the task of designing a stadium.
A stadium. Perfect. Thank you. And the number seven, please, Mickey.
You'll find plenty of books uh, on the subject.
Subject, which is more general, right? Lesson is more specific on the subject of business. So
On
let's
the
read.
subject of business studies in the library.
Excellent. Very good, Mickey. Thanks. Let's do number eight, Mitch, please. You have to.
You have to study hard in order to do well at university.
Very good.
What
Excelente.
means in order in this context?
De forma que puedas,
Okay.
in order to. That's a typical expression in which you do something to get something else, but you use in order to. De forma que, more or less, that's the meaning.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. And then number nine, Mickey, please, if you would.
Yes, sure. Look at what we did in today's lesson, and we'll have a quick uh, test.
Test.
We'll have a
Yes.
quick test tomorrow morning.
Excellent. Very good. Let's do number 10, Mitch, please, if you would.
Uh, our teacher asked us to choose one of our classmates
Yeah.
to be our partner for the next exercise.
Okay, very good. Excellent. Well, how do you like these words here? The ones that we had at the beginning, all of them. I think they're very useful words. For example, take, pass, read, study, test, achieve, reach, task, effort, etc. How do you see these words in the context of schools, studying, etc.? Is that something that you use a lot?
Yeah, I think that those words you use in your daily life because more in the high school or in your school life, or how can I say it?
Yeah, in your school life.
And I think that it's necessary to learn how to use it correctly and the different synonyms. How can you say
Synonyms, synonyms,
synonyms?
synonyms,
Uh-huh.
and antonyms too.
Yeah,
Both of them.
the words in English has.
Okay, Mickey, thanks for the comment. One of my favorite words in this lesson is literacy. For the simple reason that we have increased our literacy rate in Mexico in the last decades from being in the late 80s, early 90s, and 90%, 91% of literacy to an almost 100 literacy rate in Mexico, whereas in other places the literacy rate is much lower. So, what do you think about illiterate people, Mitch, as a social problem that has to be overcome and that we have been overcoming in the last decades?
I don't understand too much the question, teacher.
Yeah, in the past, people would be more illiterate. The illiteracy was very high. People who didn't know how to read or didn't know how to express themselves.
That's
In the
analfabeto?
Yeah, that's what it is. So the illiteracy rate has been decreasing. In other words, the literacy rate has been increasing. Almost very few people ignore how to read. Most people in Mexico know how to read. However, a little problem still persists. What's your opinion about this complex social problem? Have we totally overcome it or not yet? Are there still challenges?
Uh, do you mean how the society improved to have less illiterates?
That's correct, exactly right. How did the nation progress to achieve that, or are we still in the fight, in the battle?
Well, first of all, as I know that just one select group of people have access to the study and information, and that was just like the some very reduced part of the population. Then just for the men's was able to that, and
For men, Mitch. The
for
plural
men,
of man is
sorry,
men. For
sorry,
men.
sorry, for men, and more recently for women too. Um,
Okay.
then implement some efforts to some strategies to read and understand, and how can I say, teach knowledge to the next generations.
Okay, very nice comment. Thank you, Mitch. How about you, Mickey? What do you think about the literacy rate of our country? You think we've been improving quite a lot, a little, still in the challenge? What's your opinion about the literacy rate in general of our society?
The literacy.
Yes,
Mm, uh, well, if I get the point, you mean the people know how to read, write, and that kind of things, or?
yeah, but express also themselves in a reasonable way.
Hmm.
Not just the basics, but to be able to formulate decent sentences up to a point. What do you think about that? Is that fully completed, or we're still in the fight, in the challenging situation?
Well, I don't know, but one day I was talking with my grandma, and she showed me one of her notebooks, and all the grammar that she used in that years was something that now in my university, uh, I unknown. How can I say?
Yeah, it's
Um,
unknown. Yeah.
yeah, it's unknown for me, and it was in her primary school.
Jeez.
So yeah, I think that now we focus on other things, but obviously now more people could read, could write, but I think that we are losing like these grammar expressions and all that kind of knowledge that, for example, our grandparents saw in their times.
Very interesting. Okay. Well, let's complete our study today, please, and then when should we do our next lesson again, please? I think we're still dragging one pending lesson, aren't we? Or two? I don't know now.
I don't know
When
if two
should we?
because I forgot two, but I think that we will
We
have a
had a
class
schedule
on
like
Sunday, and we
on
didn't. Yeah.
Sunday. Yeah,
Hmm.
that's true.
On Sunday.
Yeah, that's true. On Sunday at
The
8.
last
Yeah,
week.
I woke. Yeah, yesterday actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have two classes pending. Let's schedule. Let's do our schedule for this week. Let's work. Can you tomorrow, or how's your day tomorrow?
Yes, tomorrow. Okay.
Tomorrow's okay. Is it good for you,
Hmm.
Mitch?
Depending at what time.
Let's say from 4 to 5 is okay.
4 to 5. Okay. Yes.
4 to 5. Okay, very good. So let me write it down here. Class
And the other
tomorrow.
ones?
Class Tuesday 4 to 5. And if you wish, we schedule tomorrow the following class. Probably Wednesday. Could be Wednesday, like
No, teacher.
not a
Wednesday I
Wednesday.
can. Well, you see, I'm in the Instituto and I'm going
Yeah,
to end at 7 all this week.
right.
But except Wednesday and Friday, I'm going to can't because I have time window, and Friday going to be my presentation of this stuff.
Yeah. Well, let's see. Thursday is normally. Let's see. No, it's easy for me. We can do Thursday, provided that it's early, like 4 to 5 or 3:30 to 4:30.
Okay.
Would that work?
Mm-hmm.
On
Yes.
Thursday.
Okay. So Thursday. Yes. Is that good, Mickey?
Yes,
Thursday?
it's good.
Let's say, actually, the earlier the better. For example, Thursday, 3 to 4 is possible or not?
3 to 4, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Mickey's
Thursday.
good?
Yeah,
Thursday,
it's good for
Thursday.
me. Sure.
Okay, and then we have two pending classes. We schedule them on Thursday. We discuss about the two remaining classes, the two missing
Okay.
classes.
Yes.
Yeah?
Perfect, teacher.
Okay, Mitch, Mickey, have a wonderful day then, and see you tomorrow.
Thank you,
You too,
teacher.
teacher. Take
You
care.
guys take care. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Take care. Have a
Take care.
nice afternoon.
You too. You too.
Thank you, teacher.